Time now for First Alert Weather with meteorologist Rob Nucatola.
Now we're going to get started on that 24-hour temperature cast. Got those numbers in the 60s in many spots, a few in the 50s this morning, where maybe we have slightly clearer skies and a little less breeze out there. It was breezy all day yesterday. It's going to be pretty breezy and noticeably so throughout the day again today. Bring in more of that warm, more of that humid, even with the cloud cover. I think we're going to see temperatures spike up maybe close to 80. And again, they're likely going to stay up tonight for a while. But on the other side of midnight, I think we'll start to see temperatures fall a little bit because a boundary is going to move through the area, and the air on the other side is going to be a little bit cooler. And we're going to bring in a northwest wind for tomorrow. That'll try to at least cool things off and dry things out a smidge. I'm not convinced it's going to be all that successful, but I do think tomorrow morning more numbers that start with a 5. Right now we're watching some clouds spill in from the north and west, and there's going to be plenty of those throughout the day today. Valdosta, one of our cooler spots at 52, not much of a breeze there. In Thomasville, we've got 61 winds out of the southwest. In Tallahassee, we've got 63 with a pretty good breeze out of the south, at least noticeable. And I do expect as we go through the day today, most areas are going to have that south and southwest wind bringing in more of the warm and more of the muggy. Look at the western areas. Apalachicola at 66, Mariana's at 65, so is Bainbridge. Camilla's at 66, Quincy's at 64. We go to the east, Perry, Homerville 53, Live Oak, Cross City 57, and we saw that 52 in Valdosta. So slightly clearer skies, a little less wind. We have slightly cooler temperatures this morning. Where that breeze is more noticeable, central and west, that's where we've got a little bit warmer of a start today, and I do expect that breeze to be something we contend with all day. We'll look to some of our eastern areas where there's less of a breeze to talk about some patchy fog spots like Valdosta, like in Perry. Our visibility is down to 3 miles. Nothing we can't handle, but a little bit of patchy fog to be expected. We've got all this extra moisture in the air, and we do have these clouds. They're going to stick around and be awfully persistent, I think, for the next few days. The real big weather is up through parts of Indiana and Kentucky. That's where it's going to stay as this next energy is moving more north. And as it drags a boundary down along the Gulf Coast, it's not going to have a whole lot of support to give us any kind of widespread showers or storms. But I think it contributes to us getting a little bit more unsettled as this boundary has a tough time getting all the way through the area. And then we start to see it waver a little bit, and maybe another little surge of warmer air by Friday with some new energy to not only perk those temperatures back up, but to start shaking out some more showers. And I think our rain chances are going to get a little higher as we head towards Friday and towards Saturday. Now on the Futurecast tonight, maybe a couple of sprinkles with that boundary, but that's about the best we can hope for. Tomorrow, I don't expect a whole lot with those northwest winds. We get to Friday, the winds twist back to the south, that energy gets going, and I do think we've got a pretty good shot for on again, off again showers, maybe a few periods where it's a little bit more rain than just showers, and we'll see how that all holds together as these bits of energy sort of swing across the southeast. That's what will help to enhance our chance for showers when we have that unsettled look and feel, that constant threat for showers that's going to stick around all weekend. Hopefully we'll have big enough windows if you've got outdoor activities on the weekend to get all that in. I don't think we're talking all day nonstop steady soaking rains, and I don't think we're talking big showers, big storms. But I do think that threat for showers is going to be real. It starts Friday, and it probably sticks around all the way into the early part of next week. Now on the Gulf today, winds are going to be breezy out of the south, 10 to 20, seas 2 to 4 feet. We'll put a light to moderate chop in the protected waters. Let's go 50s, 60s this morning. Call it mild again. Sun will be up at 7:05. It's more clouds than anything else. We'll start to introduce maybe a couple of scattered showers way out west later this afternoon and this evening. I still think a lot of us are going to get to the upper 70s, maybe even take a run at 80 today, even with the clouds. Tonight it's low 50s because we're going to get to the other side of that boundary and the winds twist to the northwest. Some showers early, and then after midnight, a little attempt at some clearing, but I think the clouds are going to be real stubborn tomorrow and even more stubborn on Friday and Saturday. I do have those rain chances awfully high Friday and Saturday, but it doesn't mean it rains all day, all the time. Right now, it feels like Friday is a pretty good shot to see some periods of showers or rain. At this point, hopefully we catch some breaks on the weekend. It's only Wednesday. It'll change a little bit between now and then, and we will bring you updates.